Hey guys, want to take a few moments here to talk about a few things. This is not a video I typically make, as my channel tries to stay clear of politics, religion, and any negativity going around in the world. Now, this video is going to be raw and uncut. I'm not going to edit it, and I don't do the best at speaking or explaining things, so I do want to apologize in advance for rambling, getting off topic, just stumbling on words. I'm not really good at right off the key sort of speaking, but it's very well known what's going on in the world right now with the whole coronavirus thing. And I wanted to address a couple things. These are just my personal thoughts, opinions, and views. I'm not speaking on behalf of anyone else or trying to push anything what I say onto you. I also don't want to start any type of arguments or back and forth battles in the comments section. Obviously, you're allowed to voice your opinion, but I'm not here to debate, to fight, to argue. I just want to let you know where I stand on this, what the future of my channel will be, at least the immediate future, and with certain things planned in the upcoming future. Now, what I want to say is that my personal belief is that this is getting out of hand, out of control. It's being treated in a very poor fashion where people are almost in a state of panic right now. And it doesn't need to be that way. This is not the first time viruses or things like this have happened. We've had the bird flu, we've had SARS, Ebola, we've had West Nile, even the everyday common flu, comes every year. And, they're canceling parades, they're canceling schools now. Lily's out of school for at least 2 weeks as far as I know. And these things can be prevented with a lot of common sense and precautionary steps. Life doesn't need to come to a halt or a standstill. Like, life needs to go on. People's lives are being affected this in a very negative way. I myself, I am fortunate that I'm able to do what I do for a living because I don't need to go into an office or a warehouse or an environment where things can spread rapidly. Also, I'm not being forced to sit home because my job closed. I'm able to do what I want when I want, and I'm very fortunate for that. And it's not by any means of bragging. I'm just stating that I feel for people who don't have the option to make and choose what they want to do with their schedule or to work from home, stuff like that. For me, life's not going to be put on hold. I'm a very adventurous person. I'm going to do what I love to do, and that is get out, make videos, and make the most of my life. I'm actually going to adjust this. Sun's starting to come over. But there's a few steps that, if you're not already aware of what you could do, number one, obviously, the number one key is to wash your hands. If you come in contact with anything, anywhere, wash your hands before you touch your face or eat any food. Carry your own hand sanitizer. Those are just some basic safety guidelines that help prevent you getting sick. Now, the statistics that are out there, even though this is still developing, aren't as bad as what people are making out to believe. That out of however many thousand people are infected with coronavirus, over 97% have been treated successfully or are being treated successfully. That it's not deadly to everybody, only to people who are already sick with an illness, elderly, young children, stuff like that. Not to say that that won't get worse as time goes on. I'm just speaking as of today, right now. Those are the statistics. The yearly flu kills many more thousands, or has killed many more thousands, as of other things. But I don't really want to get into that aspect of, statistics and who's right, who's wrong about the information. All I know is that you got to try to make the most of what's going on and do what you feel is best for you. As for me, this sun is killing me. I'm sorry. Let me get this over here. As for me, I'm going to continue making videos. The videos I make allow me to be in pretty isolated areas. I'm not out in the general public. I'm not around other people unless people I explore with. And even then, I take the necessary steps. I clean my hands a lot. I wear gloves. I don't share food or drinks, obviously. So the content's going to keep rolling out on my channel. If a worst case scenario, there was some type of quarantine thing where you can't leave your home, you can't go out, I could still make videos from home. I could still do live streams. I have a great live stream studio. I could put out videos continuously without any interruption. Until that happens, hopefully it doesn't, I'm going to keep going out making videos of the things I make. Everything that I do on my channel is going to continue as far as I'm concerned, as long as I'm able to make it happen. There's a couple questions I've had from viewers. They've reached out to me personally through email, Facebook, and also through the comments section. I'm going to try to address them one by one. Number one is, how do I feel about... let me try to reword that. I'm trying to remember the questions exactly. Okay, I'll start with the simplest one. Is my meetup event for March 28th in Carlisle going to continue or still go on? As of right now, yes. The meetup event is not canceled unless the venue itself or something with the government permits that from happening. March 28th is about 2 weeks away from now, and as of right now, the event is still on. I still want to give people the chance to get out and have a good time. Now, with that said, there's a few things I want to mention. Obviously, if you're sick, I don't advise you to attend. Number two, if you do attend, just use common sense. You know, we're not going to shake hands. We're not going to hug. We will be respectful of one another's privacy and personal space. And if you feel under the weather, don't feel it's a safe situation, you're not forced to come. No one's forcing you to do anything, but I want the opportunity to be out there in case you want to. Myself, as well as many other people, are interested in still going. And it's an indoor-outdoor museum, so we're not confined to a tight space. We could, walk around at our own leisure. And I think it's still going to be a good opportunity to do a meetup event based on the situation going on in the world. Now, if something was to change where the museum shuts down, the government puts the axe on things, obviously we're going to be forced to reschedule for another time. But I'm hoping that it doesn't get to that spot, get to that point in the world where everything's put on hold. The next thing is, on my community tab, I've shared some Facebook memes that I found to be humorous. Most of them were about toilet paper, the whole everybody's buying toilet paper for the coronavirus, which I don't know why. Coronavirus doesn't give you explosive diarrhea. I don't know what it is, but I shared one about a claw machine with toilet paper. I shared Pennywise the clown saying I had toilet paper and hand sanitizer down here. And I shared a meme saying I was in the Walmart checkout aisle, started coughing, and saying I hope I don't have the coronavirus, and the lines cleared out. That wasn't based on my experience. That didn't happen to me. I found that on Facebook and shared it. Some people found it to be insensitive. I myself like to have a good time. I have a good sense of humor. I can understand the seriousness of the situation, but at the same time, you can't just sit there and focus on the negative. You got to try to make light of something. Try to put a positive spin on it. And even though people are being affected by this, there's a lot of people that aren't, and a lot of people that want to get past it and want to still enjoy life. And if my little funny Facebook memes put a smile on your face, then so be it. If you don't like them, I do apologize. I'm not trying to make anyone upset intentionally, but again, I have a good sense of humor. I like to joke around, goof around. And, like I said, there's been other viruses and things that happen in the world, and we're still here to talk about it, like the flu, SARS, bird flu, West Nile, all that other stuff happened before, and myself and many other people are still around to talk about it, because you take the proper safety measures and you don't put yourself in a vulnerable situation, so to speak. There was one more thing I wanted to mention too. I can't think of it at the moment. The other thing I want to mention too is that as far as general safety guidelines for this whole thing, as far as I'm concerned, I've been to supermarkets and grocery stores. I've been to Walmart. A lot of the aisles are wiped away of toilet paper, paper towels, baby wipes, hand wipes, water. But what's still there is medicine and clothing and all the other things that you need to survive too. You're not going to survive just on toilet paper and water. It's I don't understand the big ordeal about it, but there are a lot of people, though, I've heard in the store saying, hey, what am I supposed to do now? I can't get toilet paper because everybody's hoarding it up. I could feel for them. Thankfully, we have enough stuff here. We do our food order here every 2 weeks, and we always have enough to last 3 to 4 weeks. So we haven't gone out and hoarded any items. We just always keep a constant supply of things that we need to get by in our day-to-day lives. With that said, if you are one of those people that are out there hoarding materials or whatever it is, like toilet paper, water, just get what you need for you. Don't get a whole bunker full of it, because there are people out there that do need it and they don't have the money to buy double the price or to buy big bulk items of it. So I just want to put that out there, that there are people that do need help, and it's going to be based on people's kindness and generosity to allow that to happen. I really wish I could think of the other question. I know it was the Meetup, the community post. And I'm sorry I can't think of the last one, but basically as a whole, my channel is not going to be affected nearly at any expense here. Like I said, unless the government shuts down, people, and they say we can't go out, or the Carlisle Heritage Museum shuts down, the Meetup will continue. My videos will continue. Oh, the other thing too is, if you are forced to be home because of school or work, hopefully my videos will give you a break from everyday life. My videos, my content, my live streams will hopefully get your mind off what's going on. People are, fixated on Facebook. They're fixated on the news channels, finding out the latest news. And that could almost cause more harm than good. So take a break from what's going on. Watch Netflix, watch one of my videos, join in on one of my live streams. Forget about the everyday worries for an hour or two, and just sit back, relax, and try to enjoy something that you may not have known about. Whether it's me being goofy, or showing you a cool waterfall, or something really historic and interesting. I want my channel to at least be there for you guys. And also, I want to be there for you guys. If you feel like you need someone to talk to, or worried about something, or have questions about something, you can reach out to me. Every video description has contact information, both Facebook and email. If you have no one to talk to, just about general things in life that you're worried about, if you have questions about going out and filming, if you have questions about YouTube, equipment, just anything in general, I am here for you. I can't promise I'm going to get to each and every single email. I do get emailed a lot during the week, and I try to respond to the most of them that I can. I feel that are important to deserve a response. But I don't want you to think that you can't ever reach out to me. I'm a human being just like you. I'm not above or better than anyone else, and I am just as vulnerable as everyone else, but at the same time, I am a healthy individual. I take, good hygiene steps, as far as washing hands. People that know me, I always have baby wipes in my car or in my bag. Jill and Lily always have hand sanitizer, so we're pretty comfortable with the situation, but just be understanding that, I'm going to do what I can on my part, but certain things will be out of my control if they do go forth and change for the worse. The other thing too is that Lily, and a kind of a good thing, since she's out of school now, she's going to be making a couple more videos for her channel, so she's going to have the downtime. She's also going to be in some of my channels, in some of my videos. I do have videos I need to get filmed over the next couple weeks when she's off school, and some of them she will be in. So if you guys like seeing her in some of my videos, then good news for you. If you don't, sorry. But if you guys have any comments, questions, thoughts that you want to ask, share, anything you want to mention at all, the comments section is for you guys. All I ask is to keep it respectful. Please don't get into any arguments or bashing or pointing of fingers. I'm not here to dictate how anyone should live their life or the decisions they should make. But based on what I've learned about this so far, and based upon what I'm planning on doing, I just wanted to share everything with you, is that you don't think I'm going away. I'm not going to make any drastic measures. And like I said, worst case scenario, I could still keep filming from home, doing what I'm doing right now. I'm sitting in my patio outside. I have a live stream studio. I have tons of food to do reviews on. I have content to keep putting out. So I'm not going anywhere. Hopefully you're not either. But if you are stuck at home, make sure you tune into my channel, watch some content. With that said though, one last thing. My Facebook event page for the Carlisle Meetup will be linked down below in the description. If you are planning on attending or curious if that event's still going to be going on, follow that page or like it, or mark yourself if the RSVP is going or interested. Any updates or changes, whether last minute or foreseeable, will be shared there. As of right now, like I said, everything is still a go. I want people to get out and have a good time, spend the day with myself and others, and just kind of take a break from the stress and worries in life. And like everything else, we're going to get through this. We just need to sit here, make smart decisions, do things appropriately, and not only think about ourselves, but think about others. Like I said, think about people that aren't fortunate enough to work from home, or aren't fortunate enough to go spending 2-3 times the amount for toilet paper or water or just general items. that's about it. Sorry if I did rant or ramble or stumble, but I just wanted to get that out there. If I do think of the other thing I was going to mention, I will put it down in the description or comment section. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you stay safe. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.